Hello.
Hey, here we are.
Congratulations. Best actor. I know.
You too, man. Yeah. Yeah, we did, for sure. How are you?
Right. Well, my first question is: are you going to work with Jan de Man?
I would hope so. Yeah, it's great. I mean, that's what's exciting about this, you know. And similarly with the nominees, like, I'd love to work with Tim Spall. I never worked with him. We did kind of Harry Potter at very different times, but I'd love to work with all these people. They're just so interesting. And Jack O'Connell, I've met my son work with him. So it's an exciting place to be.
Yeah. I mean, the best actor sort of category this year was insanely strong. You must have been thrilled. I mean, not just obviously to win, but to win over the likes of Timothy Spall in what is an incredible turn in Mr. Turner.
Yeah, I mean, I don't look at it as being over him. I just kind of feel that this time I was chosen. I honestly wasn't expecting it. I came. It's very difficult to come with equilibrium to these things, because I know the answers to all this kind of stuff, and I know it doesn't lessen the film if you don't win. But it's nice to win, and I feel for those guys who haven't, because it's nicer to win than not to win, but it honestly just feels it doesn't lessen any of the films, I mean, that was an extraordinary performance, and they were all extraordinary performances. And it's hard to put it into, there's a little bit of a dichotomy about where it's a little bit ambiguous. You feel it's fantastic if you win, and if you didn't lose, it's nothing lost, but what can we do? That's the way it is.
I think sort of two of your sort of finest ever career performances have come under John Michael McDonagh. I was just wondering, what do you think it is about him as a director that brings out the best in you?
I don't know. We're different and the same in a lot of ways. We have the same similar sensibilities in a lot of ways, and we've quite different kind of takes at the same time. I think he's a fantastic, he's an extraordinary writer to begin with. So, like, the words are there to begin with, and I don't know really what the chemistry is, other than that we obviously respect each other, but also we are okay about having differences, and we're not afraid of each other's questions, and I think that's, and then after that you try and raise the bar for each other.
I just want to speak to you quickly about The Sea. Firstly, Song of the Sea, which I absolutely loved.
Song of the Sea, right.
That must be a real project you're very proud of, because it's just enchanting, isn't it?
Yeah, do you believe I haven't seen it yet fully?
It's really enchanting.
But same as the Book of Kells, those guys were, and actually, I met those lads after an award ceremony like this, and I was chatting to them over in Ireland, and before the Book of Kells came out, not the book, what's it called? The first one anyway, about the Book of Kells. But anyway, but they're brilliant. They're so committed, and it takes so long with animation. I have nothing but admiration for them. They're so artistic in the way, that's the kind of stuff. It's such a pleasure to do. Yeah.
Does that happen then? Do you meet people at award ceremonies and get chatting, and then do projects come from that?
It's not something I do very well in terms of, like, I love talking to people I've met already. But sometimes you just do meet somebody and something happens. You just know they're the real deal, and these guys are the real deal. The Cartoon Saloon people. They're pretty. They're just pretty wise young men.
And just quickly, because In the Heart of the Sea is the other one I was talking about, the Ron Howard film.
I was getting mixed up.
Just tell us a little bit about that and who your character is.
My character is Tom Nickerson, who is a real life guy who served as cabin boy in the Essex, which was the originator of the Moby Dick story. It was stove by a whale. And there were reports written about it, and a report that Nickerson wrote came out about 1960. They found it up a chimney. This is something that happened in the 1820s, and they found a report of this to add to the other stuff. So there was a book written, In the Heart of the Sea, by an Italian Philbin, who just discovering that whole thing. And the premise is in the film that he meets Melville and recounts. So that's who I'm playing. I'm playing the older Nixon who recounts it, which is it's great. Myself and Ben Wishaw were stuck in a room in Michelle Fairley for a while, and it was pretty intense. It was great.
Can't wait. And congratulations again.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys.
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey You Guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yeah.
Nice.
Hey You Guys!